Well, I'm in a keyboard shortcut kind of mood, so I thought I'd give you a few little shortcuts when working with multiple layers in one document. And the first one is, rather than using auto select layer, instead to use this method. The auto select layer is fine except for one little thing. If you have it turned on, it's great in the sense that when you click on a layer, it automatically selects it for you. But the one problem with this is if the layer you're trying to select is less than 50% opacity, then for example I can click on this layer, but if I try and click on this, I can't get it. Well, even if I go and click on that layer and then try to move it, it's still going to not work because of that lower opacity idea. So what I would suggest instead is to have auto select layer turned off and then simply hold down the command or control key. And when this is with the move tool selected, so now when I click on any layer, now it still doesn't help selecting this layer, but at least this way now I can, when I select it, it won't automatically select the wrong layer because of that auto select layer. So that's just one little thing. I'm going to put that back now. You may already, this is a fairly standard one that's been around for a while. If you want to view only one layer, click on that eyeball with the Option or Alt key held down. That will hide everything else. And it's like a toggle switch, so if I click again, it'll all come back again. Now, one of the things that I like to do, because obviously I'm not usually working in this small an area, I have my layers palette way over on one side, I'm working on my document, I want to select a different layer. So to activate it, if you hold down the Option or Alt key and use the right bracket key, you'll see that it starts to go next, next, next up through all of the layers in your document. So the Option or Alt key in the left bracket is going to go down the list, the right bracket goes up the list. And you'll see that's not moving the layers, that's selecting the layers. Now if you want to select several layers, just throw in the Shift key, because now as I go down you'll see it's selecting more than one layer. So it's a very quick way to select all those layers. Now if you want every layer selected, normally Command or Control A is select all. If you throw in the Option key, so Command Option A or Control Alt A will select all the unlocked layers. You can see the background is not selected. The other thing that's very useful is if I, for example, click on this ball layer and you'll see that it's underneath these other layers. Again, imagine I'm working on a bigger document. I don't want to be moving back and forth to the layers palette. If you want to actually change the position of the layer, still the bracket key, but in this case you use Command or Control. So Command right bracket moves the layer up the layer stack, and you see now it's going in front of things. Command or Control left bracket goes back down the other way. If you ever want to go to the very top, Command Shift or Control Shift right bracket will take you to the very top of the layer stack. If you press Command or Control Shift left bracket, it will go as far as it can down, but you see it will not go below the background layer. So there you have it, a quick few little tips when you're working with layers so you can move things around the layers palette very, very quickly without using the mouse. Of course, you're expecting me now to open this photo of myself and do something kind of funny to my face, but you know what, in this case I don't have to, because that's just the way the photo was taken. I'm Dave Cross. I'll see you next time. Arr.